According to news feeds, the Saudi embassy in Thailand has denied tales that they have requested the extradition of the lone teenager who's caused a Twitter sensation with claims that she's fled here to escape persecution in her home country. Now under the care of international authorities with the full approval of Thai immigration and police, the 18-year-old continues to Twitter her fans with claims that she wants to gain refugee status in pretty much any country except her own. The 4-day-old saga continued yesterday as her father and brother arrived here to meet with Thai authorities who have the unwelcome challenge of being in the middle of a series of claims that see her wanting to travel to any country that will have her and her family wanting her home. Perhaps the only ace she has is that she's publicly renounced her own religion, which is a crime in her own country. That alone may see her accepted elsewhere. The secondary problem for Thailand is that it has no desire to be the playground for numerous future similar arrivals of travellers in a tug-of-war. This is the second recently. Meetings today may result in a decision for the girl made by the end of the week. Whatever that decision may be, one party won't be happy for sure. No confirmed news on changes to election dates in Thailand despite rumours, with the plans to go ahead next month put on temporary hold as the Election Commission and the government have to review that. We'll let you know the exact date only when confirmed from the Prime Minister's office. Possible dates are being discussed and political parties are allowed to work on their promotions. A Facebook video this week seems to show a very harsh policeman berating a one-legged beggar in a Thai street. That was until you translated the rest of the story. It turns out that the little beggar actually had 2 legs, but had strapped one up with foot to bum to aid his begging ventures. The wily cop noticed his rows, and another scammer was removed from the streets. Meanwhile, at home and in Pattaya, the beaches are seeing a clean-up this week of trash washed in during the heavy seas in the past 7 days. Pristine beaches is the promise for the weekend as renovations of the whole sanded seafront continue. Garbage is washed up onto most beaches along the whole of the eastern coastline, another challenge for all local city halls. At least 5 children are due to be selected by a charity set up to fund operations for youngsters born with hair lips. That's this week, as the money raised from the Loft Resort's New Year charity should cover the full cost. Hair lips in children here are quite common and often ignored, making speech in later life difficult. Operation Smile is an organisation set up to help as many as possible. The cat on a hot tin roof was a Russian tourist. That became evident when a 27-year-old woman, who'd ventured out at 5 in the morning to dance on a tin canopy roof, fell through it as it collapsed. Admittedly, there was no sign to remind visitors not to waltz on the tin, but as she was more than 3 sheets to the wind, she probably wouldn't have noticed anyway. Last night she was still under hospital care. No doubt tomorrow we'll have the sad tale that her insurance won't cover her stupidity and that there's a GoFundMe page set up to pay her bills. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 31, dropping down to 22 and another overcast day. That is the local and national news from Fabulous 103 FM, keeping you in touch with Thailand and of course Pattaya, the city of fun.